It's my great pleasure to welcome you to this virtual event for horticulture from our beautiful Greenmount Campus, which is located 2 miles from the historic town of Antrim and about 20 miles from Belfast. Greenmount first began providing horticulture education in 1924, almost 100 years ago. Today, we have over 250 students enrolled on a wide range of full and part-time courses at different levels. The college is well known for its superb teaching facilities and our expert and dedicated staff who support our students. Added to this, we have plans for significant investment to enhance and extend our teaching and residential facilities for our students to enjoy in the years to come. The college is well respected for the quality of courses it delivers, and we are proud of the strong links that we have with industry. Indeed, many of those working in the Northern Ireland horticultural industry have passed through our gates and accredit their learning with us to their success. Former students fondly remember the courses they've completed and the lifelong friends and fun they have had while they were students here, and that hasn't changed. There's still a real sense of community here on campus, which students remember long after they graduate. There's no doubt that horticulture is at the forefront of the world in which we live, work and play. So welcome. We really do hope that you enjoy what's to follow.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Paul Mooney and I'm Head of Horticulture here at Greenmount Campus. Welcome tonight to our Autumn 2021 Virtual Open Day. Now here at Greenmount we've been delivering horticultural education since 1924, and these days we've a huge range of courses from level 2 right up to honours degree programme. They're available part-time and full-time, and tonight is about letting you have a glimpse of those courses, to learn about what they're about, to meet some of the staff, to hear about some of the great resources we have available at the campus. I'm accompanied tonight by 2 senior lecturers. We've Paul Campbell here and David Dowd. And I'll maybe start just by introducing both senior lecturers. Paul, how did you get into horticulture?
Bit of a round robin route, Paul. As you can see by the grey top here, I've been in the industry for quite some time. But I started off, I got into horticulture via doing a degree in agriculture, because in those days there was no facility to do a horticulture degree. So I studied agriculture at Queen's, but diversified into what was then grass management, and then further diversified into sports turf management. And between bouts in industry and research stations, etc., I eventually ended up in horticulture department in Greenmount here, principally heading up the sports turf management courses. But along the way, I've learned a bit of horticulture as well, so I've arrived here.
Okay, and David, your story about it?
Well, Paul, I would be what would be known as a career changer, which is very common in horticulture. So I was working in banking, but on the weekends I was doing work in horticulture, and eventually I came to the decision that I was enjoying what I was doing at the weekend much more than what I was doing during the week. So I did a degree in horticulture at the Botanic Gardens in Dublin. And from there, I've worked in a range of different horticultural areas, like heritage gardens, conservation, retail. And then I moved into education. So I started working here at Greenmount 10 years ago as a lecturer. And I've been working as a senior lecturer in charge of higher education here for the last 3 years.
Okay, so between you, you've already mentioned many of the different aspects of horticulture, and one of the most wonderful thing about horticulture is no matter what your passion is in life, if it's science and technology, if it's business and commercialism, if it's art and design, there will be a role, there will be a niche in horticulture for you. So it's a very eclectic and wide-ranging discipline, and we do get an awful lot of people who come back as career changers and enter the horticultural industry, having done degrees in our other courses in all sorts of different disciplines. For some reason they didn't do horticulture early on, but they come back to it later on. So I'm going to start by exploring the world of higher education, and I turn to David here. David, we run a foundation degree at the college. Tell me a little bit about the foundation degree.
Okay, well, the foundation degree that we offer here at Greenmount is validated by Ulster University, and it's a 2-year program which is run full-time with 1 semester of work placement. So if you take it for a foundation degree, that's you're going to spend about 25% of your time, out and getting practical experience in industry, which is one of the really strong key points about doing a foundation degree. It's a general horticulture degree, and by that I mean you cover a wide range of subjects. So you're covering production horticulture, amenity horticulture like landscaping, garden design, turf management. So that's just some of the areas you're covering. So again, that's one of the strong points of the foundation degree, just the broad breadth of experience you get. So if you're coming onto the course, you're interested in doing horticulture, but you're not 100% sure what path you want to take, this is the right course for you, because you'll get all that experience and then you can figure out what you want to do at the end.
And it is interesting. Some people come in thinking they're going to do A and end up doing something very different because they're exposed to that. In terms of getting on the program, the foundation degree,
okay, well, to get on the degree program, so there's entry requirements. So the entry requirements are you need a C in English and a C in Maths and 2 other Cs at GCSE level. And then what you also need is the equivalent of 48 UCAS points, which is 2 Ds at A level.
Okay.
We'll also get a lot of people coming onto the course who've completed level 3 qualifications. So we'll get a lot of students coming off level 3 horticulture qualifications, but other level 3 qualifications as well.
And of course this details all on the website if somebody wants to.
It's all on the website, and when you apply for the course, for a full-time course now, you're applying through UCAS. If you're applying as a part-time student, you're applying directly to themselves. Okay. But in both instances now, we'll have a discussion with you and make sure that's the right course for you.
Very much a careers advisory sort of discussion. Okay. And the outcome, when you finish your foundation degree, what happens? Where do you go? Okay,
well, people, when they graduate from the course is designed for people to go into managerial and technical roles. And so people go into a really vast range of areas. Some people will come out and they'll start taking on management work, say in nurseries. Other people become self-employed landscapers, and then other people, will have graduate students who are going off working in botanic gardens. So the great thing about the foundation degree is it gives you all those options. So you can come out and you can do a hands-on role in horticulture for a number of years, and then if you want to, you can go on then and go for management level roles and technical roles later on, or you can go straight for management level roles. So it gives you a very wide scope.
And of course, there are some jobs that you need a higher qualification, the full degree, and we have a new top-up degree program here available at the campus.
That's right, yeah, Paul, I'm very pleased to announce for the first time in Northern Ireland, you can do an honours degree in horticulture. So up until now, once you completed your foundation degree, if you wanted to go for an honours degree, you had to go over to England to one of the colleges over there. But now we've got an honours degree available here, so you can do the honours degree full-time as a top-up after your foundation degree, which is a 1-year program, or you can do it part-time as a 2-year program. So again, it's very well suited to people coming through the foundation degree course and career changers as well.
So very much the route to honours degree is through foundation degree, complete it, and then do your top-up.
And do your top-up, yes.
Okay, either full-time or part-time. Very good. What about fees and costs?
Okay, well, there are fees for both the full-time and part-time programs, but they're comparable to fees like in all other courses or disciplines that you might want to do.
Other higher education.
Yeah, but all the details of the fees are available on our website.
On the website, okay. So if somebody's thinking, a career change or a young person thinking of doing a higher education course, they should apply, and that'll get them to a careers advisory interview with yourself.
Yes.
And then you'll...
If you're thinking of applying for a foundation degree as a full-time student, go on to UCAS, the same as any other degree course. And then if you're thinking of applying as a part-time student, go onto our website, just click apply now, and that gets the discussion going, and we'll be in touch with you.
Okay, and you can redirect if it's not for that program, you'll redirect them to others.
Definitely, I know it is all about getting the student into the right course. So if I feel the foundation degree isn't the right course, I'll suggest they maybe try level 2 or level 3. Or one of the work-based programs.
Okay, so at this point we're going to hear from a young man called Kyle Ross. Kyle has completed what we call the level 3 program at the campus, and he's moved on and advanced to the foundation degree, and he's currently a student on that program. So let's hear from Kyle.
Hey there, my name is Kyle Ross. I'm a foundation degree student here at Greenmount Campus studying horticulture, and I've just progressed on from studying my level 3 course. I got into horticulture because from a young age I've always enjoyed the outdoors, and while working on my family farm I discovered a love for working in my granny's garden. The colour and the life that can be brought to a garden really made me realise how much I loved it, and I decided to come here to study it further. While studying here, I've been able to use Greenmount's state-of-the-art facilities and machinery, as well as working along the staff and the technicians here who have a great love for teaching and a great love for horticulture, and their passion shows in every lecture that they do. While studying here at Greenmount, I've had the great opportunity to compete in the All-Ireland heats of the Young Horticulturalist competition, and being able to do that showed me the skills and provided me with confidence to be able to face those tasks that will be encountered in the industry. For anyone who is considering horticulture and studying it, I would say to apply and just do it, you won't regret it.
So welcome back. So that's Kyle's journey so far. Farming background, has come into horticulture. Very appreciative word for the support and the staff he's getting here, and obviously thoroughly enjoying his time at the campus. So at this stage I turn to Paul Campbell, another senior lecturer. And Paul, if you could tell us a little bit about the Level 2 programme here at the campus.
Yeah, both the Level 2 and the Level 3 college-based qualifications, if you're looking in, you'd be thinking post-GCSE,
Okay.
and you come on those programmes. And as the name suggests, they're college-based, so they're what we would term full-time courses. You're in here most days of the week. And if I start to discuss the Level 2, it's a Level 2 diploma in Hort Practical Skills. And that's a one-year course, and it really centres on the practical skills that you require to advance your career in the horticulture industry. That's everything from using tools to identifying plants to doing hard landscaping and using machinery. Our lecturer described it as an 80-20. So if you're very much a practical oriented person, 80% of your course here will be practically based. You're out working on the grounds or using equipment, etc. But like all courses, there is a bit of classroom work, academia.
So very practical foundation
very
to
practical
a
foundation.
starting career.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And so then the Level 3, which if you do the Level 2 maybe you can progress to the Level 3. It's an advanced extended technical diploma, and I'm only going to say that once, but it's great for having letters after your name. You think of your career develops for your CV. So that's the Level 3 qualification. It's a 2-year course, and again it covers all the aspects of horticulture right through from machinery use. Big emphasis on plantmanship and identifying. There's a bit of arboriculture in there, a bit of hard landscaping, management of pools, a bit of budgeting, and a little bit of design, so well rounded. Over the 2 years, what's key, and you should bear in mind that between the gap between the 2 years, the summer of the end of your first year, however, you must do a compulsory work placement. And whilst it doesn't contribute your overall mark or your overall grade at the end, you must complete it to achieve the qualification. And so we would assist you in actually applying for a post, this placement post, and can give you a few steers about where there are working places.
And obviously
available.
highly valuable.
Absolutely.
Again, and students would choose obviously to work in the kind of area that they're thinking of going into.
If you have particular specialism, you think I'd like to go down
Now,
that way.
you mentioned progression from Level 2 to Level 3. You can of course go directly into Level 3.
Very much so, yeah.
So talk a little bit about the entry requirements for Level 2 versus Level 3.
Well, Level 2 we're looking for 2 GCSEs. Or at C level or 3Ds, hopefully within those are English and Maths, or we'll take the essential skills equivalent
Of English and Maths.
Yeah. The Level 3 then is 4 GCSEs, and again at that stage you generally would have your essential skills, although if you're on board and you need assistance with the essential skills, English and Maths, that can be provided while you're on the course.
Okay, and fees for these programs, Level 2, Level 3?
Absolutely free, no fees.
So there's no
whatsoever,
charges.
no charge.
It's unlike higher
That's right.
education. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a good deal. Yeah. Right. At this stage, folks, Paul is going to continue with us, but this time he's going to take us on a journey to see some of the fantastic practical facilities we have based here at Greenmount Campus. So over to Paul.
My name's Paul Campbell, and I'm a senior lecturer in horticulture here at CAFRE Greenmount Campus. Horticulture, as you probably have already realised, is a very practical, hands-on area of study. Yes, you'll be in the classroom. Yes, you'll have reports to write, assessments to complete, and presentations to prepare during your time here. But at the end of the day, following a successful career pathway requires you to be able to do hands-on professional jobs. That job could be landscaping, commercial horticulture, crop production, greenkeeping, garden design, or a host of other niche areas in this wide-ranging industry. Let me take you through on a whistle-stop tour of the facilities that will be available to you. Here we are at the sports turf area of the campus. Within the sports turf area, we have our fine turf facilities, mostly used by students hoping to work in the golf course greenkeeping industry. This golf course in miniature has 3 full-size golf holes built to what's known as USGS standard. A large chipping green surrounded by a range of bunker styles, parkland, revetted, putt, Spanish and splash, as well as an indoor driving range with target greens and bunkers filled with synthetic sand. For the groundsmen, our pitch complex is maintained to international standards. Students get involved in the maintenance of all these facilities and often work alongside our in-house grounds team. They use the most up-to-date machinery, including precision mowers, laser line markers, and on occasion they help out Big Mo, a robotic mower who works tirelessly to keep our turf right up there with a world-class category. If your interests are drawn more towards commercial production and horticulture, you'll have the opportunity to learn at the Horticulture Centre, which is made up of 3 subsections: the Protected Crop Unit, the Hardy Ornamental Nursery Stock Unit, and the Biosecurity Unit. The Protected Crop and Hardy Ornamental Units are used for edibles and ornamental crops and comprise of 6 separate computer-controlled glasshouses, Dutch light glasshouses, polytunnels, and standing out areas for hardy ornamentals. A range of irrigation systems are used, including traditional overhead through to ebb and flow systems. Also, the HC operates a fully automated potting line, which mirrors what you as a graduate will encounter in industry should you opt for this production pathway. The centre is equipped with the latest renewable energy technologies such as wind turbines, biomass boilers and solar panels, keeping your learning experience as contemporary as possible. For some, horticultural skills are all about the production and management of plants. However, for those of you aspiring to enter into the world of landscaping, a working knowledge of how to develop and maintain the hard aspects of the business, that's walls, fences, paving, water features and pathways, is essential. Here at the landscape area, students get the opportunity to design, plan, build and maintain these hard features. During your time here, either as an individual or as a small group, you'll be allocated a mock garden plot where you'll set out, construct your own garden design. You'll have access to a vast array of construction and finishing materials, so if you can do it at the college, you can repeat the exercise professionally with confidence. Last but not least, we come to this spectacular formal wall garden, or as we like to call it, our outdoor classroom. Here we have specimen trees, flowers, shrubs and grasses, plus soft and hard landscaping. Everything you're likely to meet in a domestic setting. In the specialist rose garden, you'll find a unique collection of historic medal-winning blooms. These beautiful areas provide the inspiration and know-how of growing the garden and the landscapes of tomorrow. Beautiful gardens that bring colour, scent, movement and seasonality to our lives and enhance our houses and buildings and streets. To sum up, at Greenmount you'll have access to facilities and equipment which are cutting edge no matter what pathway you choose in a horticultural career.
So, welcome back. Well, I hope Paul has given you a glimpse of the breadth and diversity of what horticulture is, and also some of the great facilities we have here on campus. Just a reminder, we are live tonight, and please give us a thumbs up if you're out there, And also, if there's any questions, do put them online and we'll endeavour to answer them in the next session. So, Paul, I'm going to turn back to you. You've explained about the Level 2 and the Level 3 college-based courses, the 1-year Level 2 and the 2-year Level 3 full-time programs. Are there part-time options available at Level 2 and Level 3?
Yeah, the part-time options is termed on our prospectus, and you'll see online that's work-based diplomas at Level 2 and Level 3. And at both levels, those follow 2 career pathways. But the key to all these part-time work-based courses is you must be in a job, a relevant job, and then you're working 4 days a week, and you're in a college doing your qualification 1 day a week over 2 academic years. But that's vital. You must find yourself a job in the industry that you want to work in. The 2 strands are at Level 2, there's what's described as parks, gardens, green spaces. It does what it says on the tin. It's everybody interested in maintenance of anything from lawns through to parks, landscape areas. And then there's the very job-specific one is the sports turf route, and that tends to attract groundsmen and principally golf greenkeepers who are working on a golf course, and there are quite a few of those at college at the minute studying. But bear in mind, you must be in a job before you apply to us to get on the course. Level 3, slightly different in terms of the level you're studying at, simply because we move on then from parks, gardens, green spaces to landscaping, which brings in a lot of things like estimating quotations, more advanced hard landscaping, a bit of design, so that sort of supervisory level. And equally at the sports turf Level 3, you expect to be a supervisor of teams and machinery pools, a bit more responsibility.
Right. So a young person could get a job and immediately come on the course, or somebody sometimes typically would actually be working in the industry for a few years and reach the point where they feel they just need the knowledge to actually advance and grow their business. Yes.
The normal route, as it were, would be come from GCSEs, go to a workplace and then apply to us. But you're right in saying a lot of people are in the industry and decide, look, to get a promotion or just to advance my knowledge or to get some accreditation of what I'm doing here.
Yeah.
They'll come, yeah. So that's a nice mix in terms of age group and maturity, and mix for a nice mature class.
And again, no fees apply to
no
these
fees
programs?
again, yeah. It's still the bargain.
So 2-year programs, Level 2, Level 3, and generally people advance from Level 2 to Level 3. Is that the way it works?
Yeah, sometimes a bit of gap, a year's gap in between, but yeah, most Level 2s have advanced to Level 3 over the years.
Okay. So now we're going to move on. We're going to hear from Owen Quinn. Owen is a graduate of our foundation degree program who went on to study at honours degree level, has come back with an honours degree and is actually currently working at the campus. So let's hear a little bit about Owen and his journey.
Hello, my name is Owen. I'm a graduate from CAFRE on the foundation degree in horticulture. I am a career change into horticulture and spent the last 20 years in hospitality, and about 4 years ago I made the decision to change into a career in horticulture. And really what attracted me at the beginning was understanding how our food was produced and how it was going to be produced in the future. So really it was a natural choice to go into a course in CAFRE, and I really got to engage with industry and also with the possibilities in horticulture and the future careers within it. So now I'm currently employed by the Department of Agriculture based in Greenmount as a horticultural advisor, specialising in field veg and protected salad crops. And really my role involves knowledge transfer to growers within Northern Ireland and trialing new crops that are coming in the future, while also looking at new advanced growing techniques using technology such as vertical farming. I would definitely recommend CAFRE's educational programs within horticulture, starting off from Level 2 right through to now the new honours degree based at Greenmount, where your career can really flourish, where you can understand exactly what the opportunities within horticulture are, but also understanding the fundamentals of horticulture, such as crop production, landscaping, floristry, greenskeeping, or wherever you see your career going. There's a vast amount of opportunities within the different courses. So my only advice is to really educate yourself to the highest level you can, but also at the same time gaining as much industry experience as you're able to, and this will give you the greatest opportunities within horticulture.
So welcome back again. So that's Owen. Owen's journey, 20 years in the hospitality industry, an interest in food and seeing where it's produced, and has come into horticulture and very much enjoyed the breadth that he was suddenly exposed to when he started on the foundation degree. Okay, in the meantime, we've had 3 questions have come in, which we'll deal with now. The first question revolves around a typical day, so maybe turn to Paul. Paul, for example, on the level 3 program, the college-based program, what would a typical day look like?
Well, just to describe today now, the class assembled in the classroom. The lecture for about an hour and a half took them through a PowerPoint discussing, differentiating between various tree types, or tree identification effectively. And then after a quick cup of tea, it was out onto the grounds, walk around the grounds, through our arboretum, identifying trees, taking samples, taking photographs, and building that into your portfolio. Took us up to lunchtime, and then after lunch was a practical where there were clearings, horticultural sites in preparation for replanting for winter. Finished up about 4 o'clock with a little summary, and then off to tea, and then most of them are back here in the library tonight doing their assignments.
Very good. So a well broken up day. And
well broken up day, yeah.
Practical classes, demonstrations.
Nice 50-50 mix.
Lab sessions.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
David, another question is about how do you get to the campus, accessibility. So,
Okay, well, if you're driving, you can drive to the campus here, and there's ample free parking here on site. If you're not driving, there's the train and bus station in Antrim, and from the train bus station in Antrim, there's a bus, like a TransLink bus, that comes direct to the campus here, so you can take the bus. If you don't want to travel though as well, there's accommodation on site here for under 18s and over 18s, so there's separate accommodation for both groups.
okay, and that you actually have stolen the third question
right.
we were asked, which is it possible to live on site? And it is, as you've said. And that leads us very, very nicely into another video we have. William Henry is about to show us some of the non-specialist facilities we have on campus, the residential facilities, etc. So over to William.
My name is William Henry, and I'm a first-year student here in the Foundation Degree in Agriculture and Technology course. I would like to show you around and let you see what's on offer for students who choose to live on campus. The under 18 students live in either Boyd or Fulton Hall. The bedrooms in Boyd Hall are ensuite and are cosy and comfortable, while Fulton Hall has a single study bedrooms which are shared bathroom facilities for a small number of students. The over 18 students stay in the self-catering accommodation in the student village, either in one of the bungalows or a lodge. Around 12 students live in each of the lodges and 3 in each of the bungalows. The bedrooms in the lodges are all ensuite, and there's a shared kitchen, sitting room, laundry facilities. Every evening, students living in campus accommodation are looked after by the residential support team. These staff, with the Student Representative Council, arrange activities for the students like going to the cinema, ice skating, various sporting activities or outings to Belfast. There is a gym in Greenmount Resource Centre and Sports Hall as well. The residential support team also look after the safety and security of students when they are on site. The main place to eat on campus is the Manor Restaurant, which is open throughout the day from 8 in the morning to 6 at night and provides a great range of meals. Cyber Cafe, which is in Greenmount Resource Centre, also offers snacks and drinks from 10 in the morning, so there's absolutely no excuse for anybody to go hungry. Most under 18 students have a cater card, which their parents or guardians preload with money so you don't have to carry cash about, which is very handy. One of the main places on campus for classes and recreation is the Greenmount Resource Centre, or as we call it, the GRC. This is where most of the classrooms, lecture theatres and IT suites are. The Student Services Manager is here too and can help with any queries or issues you may have. Also, this is where some of the residential support team are found in the evenings. The Cyber Cafe is also located in the GRC and serves food, which is also the main social hub for students to hang out. There's TVs, pool tables, football, as well as table tennis and computers to play games on. The core to any college is the library, and I have to say, all the students love the newly refurbished library here at Greenmount. It has a great selection of relevant journals and books, as well as an extensive collection of e-learning materials. The library is also a great place to study if you want just a bit of peace and quiet. Greenmount is only 3 miles away from the town of Antrim. It has everything you will need in terms of shopping, cafes, restaurants and entertainment, and it is also around 30 minutes from Belfast. When you live on campus, it is so easy to make friends and there is a real sense of community. Living away from home has made me much more independent, and I love the freedom of doing my own thing. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and maybe I will see you here next year.
Welcome back again. So I hope William has given you a glimpse of other aspects of the college, and that just ties in with another question that's just come in about nighttime. What happens at nighttime on the campus? Well, suffice to say there are over 200 people living on the campus, young people. There's a range of clubs and societies and gyms and things ongoing all the time. I'm reliably informed there's pancake cooking going on as we speak here live tonight. So just as we finish up, we've covered the breadth of horticulture, the different career paths it's possible to follow, the fact that the college has a broad range of courses, a course for everybody really, part-time, full-time. If you're interested, I think the key message is have a look at the website, make an application, and that will get you to Careers Advisory interview, and we'll do our best to direct and help you find the direction that is best for you in your particular circumstances. And it mightn't be just for this year, it could be for next year or looking in the future. Happy to talk to you. So think about it, or lift the telephone and talk to any one of the senior lecturers here at the campus in horticulture. We'll be delighted to take the call. To say that we're also delighted this year to be able to offer campus tours with 3 tours running on Saturday the 16th of October. And they must be booked. They must be booked on the website. The link is available on the website at the moment. So again, if you're interested in coming along, hearing a little bit more, meeting some of the staff and seeing the facilities, do check in and make a booking. So that really takes us to the end of the virtual open day this evening. We're going to leave you with a video. It's a glimpse of some of the staff who will interact with students and support them, not alone academically, but also in non-academic ways as they pass their time here at Greenmount learning and developing. So, good night.
CAFRE staff, supporting you to achieve your potential.
Hello, I'm the Greenmount librarian and I manage our learning resources in the library. The library was refurbished a couple of years ago and provides a welcoming place to study. Students love to come here to get books, journals or e-learning materials. It's also a great place to research on your own or in groups. As assignment due dates approach, the library can get really busy, but I'm always in hand to offer support.
Hi, I'm a lecturer on the foundation degree course in horticulture here at Greenmount Campus. It's a fantastic job as I teach both in our indoor and our outdoor classrooms. I get to share my passion for growing plants with like-minded people. Teaching in small groups, we get to know the students well and are on hand to help if needed. I also coordinate the European Student Study Trip, which is financed through student enterprise projects. It's very inspiring and it's the highlight of the year.
As a student support officer, I help students who have specific learning needs. I try to make the transition from school to college life as smooth as possible and have the support in place to help them complete their qualification. I usually meet the students before they start their course and agree a bespoke programme of support. They may need some extra time during exams or the allocation of support tutors. I am also the leading safeguarding officer for CAFRE and work in partnership with all staff to ensure that learners receive a high level of pastoral care.
Hi, I am one of several instructors at CAFRE Greenmount Campus who teach students practical skills relevant to their course. I am a horticulture instructor, so I'm always out and about the campus grounds teaching a wide range of skills such as hard landscaping, machinery use, planting and lawn maintenance. I really enjoy working with the students as I get to teach them something that they are really interested in.
Hi, I'm the Student Services Manager at Greenmount Campus. Along with the residential support team, I'm responsible for managing student accommodation and providing pastoral care to all students. We are available in the evenings and overnight to make sure that everyone stays safe and well. We organise a weekly programme of evening activities to help you make new friends and settle into college life. Your welfare and safety is our priority.